Good morning, everybody. It's Martina coming to you live from a hotel bathroom. So let me know if you are on here. Say hello if you are catching this live, and if you're watching it later, just hashtag replay and I'll come back and say hi to you then. So what we're going to be talking about today is loving your body at all shapes and sizes. And so I don't have all my pretty things to tell you, but if you are watching this on Facebook, I would encourage you to go over to YouTube. The link is in the description of this video, and just like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to make sure that you don't miss a thing. And there's lots of self-love talks and interviews with other self-love ladies on their self-love journey, yoga, meditations, all that kind of stuff. So loving your body at all shapes and sizes. So I have a couple tips for you guys if this is something that you feel like you're not doing. Good morning, Cindy Kelly. I see you. So if you feel like you don't love your body at all shapes and sizes, and you feel like you can only love your body at a certain size or shape, then these tips are for you. So my first tip for you guys is that you stop comparing. The comparison game is super unhealthy, and it doesn't benefit you at all. And it's easy to do, especially with social media the way it is. You can see a person and think that they're so confident and they have their stuff all together, and just because they portray this image of being all put together doesn't mean that they actually are. And also that we have to know that everyone is different, and it's supposed to be that way. And comparison does nothing but make you feel worse about yourself, because you start to look at other people's even body shape and think, oh, I wish I was shaped like them. But guess what? You're not. And so it's really not helpful. So that's my first tip. If you're trying to find kind of self-love at any size, is to stop comparing yourself to others. And then my second tip for you guys is that to realize that we are all on different parts of our journey. Kind of similar to the comparison game. If you are comparing yourself, you need to realize that you are in a different part of your journey than that person. For example, if you have a health goal that you're working towards, and you're working really hard towards that health goal, then you're going to be probably exercising more, and you're going to be, nourishing your body with good food. You're going to be doing all those things. But if you're happy with your curves and how you are, that's okay too. So whatever stage you are at in your journey, it's just learning to accept that this is the stage I am in. Hating your body through whatever stage you are in isn't going to make you feel any better. So whether you are on a health journey where you're super strict with yourself, and you have a health goal in mind, and you're nourishing your body with good food, and you're very focused on that goal, then that's perfect, and that's exactly where you need to be right now. But if you are a person that maybe loves your curves, and you don't really want to change at all in this moment, then that's okay too. So just honoring yourself wherever you are at in your journey, and knowing that is exactly where you are supposed to be. And so starting to just love your body exactly as it is in this moment, because guess what? It's probably going to change over time. If you are a new mom who's just had a child, your body may have changed shape. My body shape changed a lot after I had kids, and it took me a while to realize that, really until my late 30s, to realize that our bodies change, our shape changes, and we just have to love ourselves at whatever stage that we're in, because not doing so makes you less confident. So you don't feel like you're confident. You hate your body, so you cover it up. There's all these things that happen when you don't love yourself. And I've said this many times before, that I think of, because self-love is kind of my main mission, is to help women see their beauty and their importance, and just know that self-love can be achieved at any size. And so when we're talking about self-love I feel is our roots of our tree, and all of these branches that come up to create, all these things how we show up for life. So your confidence, your mindset, how you forgive, the boundaries you set for yourself and others, your gratitude, how grateful you are for this life in this moment. So all those kind of tree or branches of the tree kind of create our self-love is at the root of it, I believe. So that is why I'm helping women to achieve that goal. And then my third tip for you guys on loving your body at all shapes and sizes is positive self-talk. And I know often people will be like, oh, that's silly, whatever, it doesn't work. And so the thing is as I was doing some research on this, I found out that 70% of our daily self-talk is negative. And not to say that's for everybody, but the majority of people, 70% of their day, if they're talking about themselves, it's negatively. So just imagine, you guys, if we could switch that around to be positive, and how powerful we would be and how we could show up for our lives in such a different way. So think about when you're saying these, if you notice yourself saying these negative things to yourself throughout your day, I want you to pause, stop, and just think about, would you say these things to a friend? Would you say these things to a stranger? Probably not. These negative things that we tell ourselves do not benefit us. And if we wouldn't talk like that to anyone else, why on earth would we talk like that to ourselves? So when you notice this thought come up for you throughout your day, if you have these negative thoughts coming into your head, whether it be, the size of your belly, the shape of your arms, the shape of your body, the color of your hair, whatever it is that you are kind of picking at, to just stop in that moment and try and replace it with a positive thought. So trying to replace that. So let's say, for example, in the past, I have not liked my arms. And so I've always covered them up. So if I have had moments where I'm like, screw it, I'm wearing a tank top, it's freaking hot out here, then if I do see myself in a mirror or a picture and I start to have that negative thought of like, oh, I look like garbage, I have to stop in that moment. I have to change the thought and be like, you know what? Those arms are strong. They carried my babies throughout their years that I could carry them. Or my arms allow me to do yoga and help me to be super strong. My arms have my hands in them that allow me to write and allow me to create. Like, there's all these things that we can switch around our negative thoughts into positive ones, because there's always positive things that our bodies are doing for us that we don't really take that time to be grateful for. So, and then my last tip for you guys is having your fear into gratitude. So when we're thinking about our bodies and our shape and our sizes, we often have fear that others are going to judge us based upon whether we show our arms or whether we show our belly or whatever this is. And the thing is that if we have that fear that others are judging us because of our shape and our size, then we're also judging ourselves too. And if we believe these things about ourselves, then obviously everyone else does. And which isn't true half the time. People really don't care most of the time. There is those people out there, but those are people you don't need in your life anyway. So coming to a place of gratitude, right? Like I was saying, being grateful for your arms carrying your babies, or your arms allowing you to create or cook or, go throughout your life kind of seamlessly, right? If there's nothing wrong with your arms and they're all working properly, that's something to be grateful for. So just transforming that negative thought or that fear of being judged by people for the way that you look, all comes back to being grateful for your body, being grateful for your body parts, and all these things. So I had one more little thing here. A cool exercise to do for you guys is to this comes back to the positive self-talk and the gratitude, is just kind of asking yourself, body, like this is kind of a journal prompt you could do, or just an exercise you could do saying out loud for yourself, is body, what have you done for me lately? And so think about the things that your body has done for you recently or today or in that moment. Of body, what have you done for me lately? So you could say arms, what have you done for me lately? Your arms carry things. You're able to carry groceries into the house. You're able to drive. You're able to craft if that's something you like to do. You're able to kayak. I'm just thinking of my own experiences, but there are so many things that our arms do that they do for us every single day. And we can apply that to any part of our body and just bring a sense of gratitude and awareness of, yes, okay, my body might have more of it. I may have more arms than I want, but I can be grateful for what those arms do for me. And it just kind of switches that negative self-talk into positive and just really gives you a nice prompt to think about those things. Of legs, what have you done for me lately? Well, my legs carry me around all day long, so they're pretty awesome. So just some tips for you guys if you are struggling with loving yourself at all shapes and sizes. So these are some tips that could help you in your journey to finding self-love at any size. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to chat to you guys about this morning. You'll notice in the description of this video, I've put a couple links for you guys. If you are not in my group already, I have a group called Imperfectly Perfect You, Self-Love at Any Size. We are a group of women empowering each other to just do that exact thing. Find self-love at any size, embrace our bodies the way they are, and find ways to do that through many different holistic approaches. So if you're not in there already, we would love to have you. The link to that group is in the description of this video. And also, if you want to take a look at any of my programs or courses, my website is in the description as well. And like I said in the beginning of this video, my YouTube channel is listed here, and you can head on over there and like and subscribe to see all the stuff that I'm putting on. So anyway, I am going to head out of here, you guys. Get out of the bathroom. The lighting's actually really good in here, so I wasn't mad. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Please say hi if you were watching, and we will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.